Icons on WYFF News 4.
Thanks for staying with us For the Record for our discussion on empowering people with disabilities. Joining us now is Carlene Zierfus with Greenville County Schools. Thank you so much for being here. First, tell us about your work. I mean, it's the largest school district in the state of South Carolina. How do you get your arms around being there for all these students with disabilities?
Yes, so my title is Transition Coordinator for the district, as you said, and so the primary focus is on transition services and supports and programs that prepare our students to graduate and or exit school. And you're right, we are the largest school district in the state, and that means that we are supporting and providing instruction and supports to over 12,000 students with disabilities. 39% of those are at the transition age between 13 and 21, and that falls under the umbrella of which I oversee and support. And so having said that, we have this position which is newly created for the school district, so I'm just so super excited that the superintendent and the board that they committed to the preparation and the planning and the services to make sure our students were ready to exit, no different than their typical peers. They have goals and desires and wants and dreams just like every one of us. They might just need some support to learn how to know what's available to them and then how to go for it. You mentioned earlier in one of your conversations about empowering our students and people in general with disabilities to thrive. And one way that we do that is through the numerous programs that we offer through the district.
Yeah, I mean, the governor of Texas is in a wheelchair.
Absolutely.
He's the governor of Texas. Didn't stop him. We have leaders and CEOs and managers who, and it's so important for, and not just physical disabilities, but those who struggle with mental disabilities too. How important is it for you to show these students that they can do anything?
That whole empowering process. They want to be heard, and it is our job to actively listen and actually hear what they say when they're talking to us about their desires post-school. I mean, as soon as a child comes into the school district, could be as early as age 3, we have to start everyone, disabilities or not, thinking, what is my life going to be like once I exit school?
Right.
And so furthermore, I think another critical component of that is not only are we seeing them as students first, recognizing the abilities, listening to what their desires and their wants are, but we have to actively involve them in the process. They need to have knowledge, because knowledge is power, and it allows them to make informed choices and decisions when it comes to the transition process. So areas of independent living skills, you know, employment, post-secondary education and training, recreation and leisure. School monopolizes so much of their time. They walk across that stage with whatever outcome, and then what?
Then what?
If we haven't done our due diligence to make sure that they can go back to making those informed choices and decisions.
You have a student with an incredible story, Savannah.
We do, one of many, yes.
Yeah, one of many, definitely. I want to put that out there. But tell me about Savannah.
Savannah is a perfect story to share with the local community. Savannah came to us just about at the onset of her high school journey. They relocated her and her family from up north, and they were very sad, and they were very discouraged, if you will. Sarah has a traumatic brain injury. Sarah was a typical child, functioning normally with all normal limits, and then one day a tragic accident happened while she was just playing in her front yard. And there was an automobile that actually came up onto their property and hit Sarah. And as a result, she suffered an injury, you know, that will be lifelong, that she needs to learn how to accommodate. And she did. And she did that by a large support system, but hearing just what you said, that you can do, and here's how. And so Sarah actually went through the entire transition process in our district, grades 9 through 12. And so it's a perfect way to share with you some of, you asked what do we do and how do we support our students. Sarah not only excelled in her classes because she wanted to prove to herself, but she also wanted to prove to others that she could do. And so she started by volunteering in a local home for assisted living. She worked with the residents there to engage them in activities. She then went through the process of our school-based enterprises. It's called Thunder Creations. She worked there. She worked in the school store. And so from there, she was ready to start that, I guess, paid and unpaid training, if you will, out in the school departments. And so we offer our students experiences, whether it is in building services and custodial, in building grounds, athletic maintenance, our operation distribution logistics center. And Sarah, she started some of that process, and then she said, I still don't really know what I want to do.
But the options are so
well, that's
vast.
just it. And interestingly enough, we have a program and a partnership with Roper Mountain Science Center called Connections Cafe. And so they receive culinary training there. Now, Sarah's family works in our building services and departments within the district in various schools. But initially, Savannah thought, well, you know what? I think I want to try culinary. And so while at Roper Mountain, she excelled and she received the training necessary for them to offer her full-time employment. She thought about it, she weighed her options, and then she still ended up going in what you just saw in the video in our building services within our schools.
And what's amazing about that story is she had options.
She did.
And she could do what she wanted to and put that disability behind her.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your story, what you do in the district, and her story as well.
Thank you.
Still to come on For the Record, something you may not have seen before at the Biltmore Estate.
This is miles and miles and miles of the most beautiful sunflowers I've ever seen.
Thousands of sunflowers blooming at Biltmore, and the beauty is not just in their blooms, how the sunflowers are used in other ways on the estate too, in case you missed it.